Hello, hello. How's it going, everyone? How's it going? Welcome into another day, another stream. Here we are. So, today we're going to start a new playthrough. I was actually a little bit like indecisive on like which game to start. But I was like, I should probably give it a go at this one. It was on my list of games that I wanted to play for a long time now. So I was like, oh, might as well. It's a little bit longer than the other ones I thought about playing. But I wanted to try something different. And yeah, all of our games have been pretty different, like so far, you know. We started with The Witcher 2, moved into Sable. Now we're going into a more retro vibe with SKALD. Yeah, I'm looking forward to play the game, see how it's gonna be. I don't know like a whole lot of it, and I what I saw about it was like just very like surface level. So I don't know anything about it, like story-wise or anything like that. It's not like I have a whole lot of knowledge about the game, besides the fact that it's like a CRPG, and has retro feels to it. but oh yeah, I know about the fact that it has a lot of Lovecraftian horror in it, which is interesting. But we'll see about that. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Hopefully I will enjoy it as well. I put it part 1 here on the title of the stream, but it's not like I know that it's gonna be more than one stream. With these games, we'll figure it out. If we enjoy it, we keep playing it. If not, like we'll move to something else, But yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of reading in this game. So oh boy, like I have to prepare myself for a lot of reading. Jeez. But yeah. Hey Mike, how's it going? Welcome in. SKALD, I was considering trying it myself as well. What a nice coincidence, getting the best preview for my favorite stream. Appreciate it. CRPG no less, but with retro graphics, yeah. It's fair. I heard it's not the easiest title to get into. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I had a list of many CRPGs that I wanted to play in the future, and this was one of them that was there. Thankfully enough, Epic Games blessing us with a free game, so that was it. But it was already a title that I wanted to try. So I'm glad that we got into it. We got the game I'm in, and we're getting into it now. But yeah. All right. So without further ado, let's jump into the game. See what this is all about. Hopefully everyone will enjoy it. And yeah. All right. Let's go. I'm gonna stop the music here, man. Okay. All right. Here it is. SKALD against the Black Priory. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I booted the game before the stream, and I changed something in the graphics which I thought it was really cool, and I wanted to share it with you guys, which is this. The CRT filters. Like, this is so cool. I love these CRT filters. That is super cool. This one is wild. There's none, which is very clear, but if you're playing it full screen like I am, the letters get really difficult to read. So soft is like a little like balance between the CRT vibe and being able to read for me. Wanna do some song? I haven't heard you sing in a while. Oh god. I mean, it's up to you guys. But yeah. I haven't sang in a long time. But yeah. I kind of forgot the way my voice sings. 'Cause I haven't sang in a long time. But aside from that, Yeah, I can give it a try. I'll do it probably like at the end of the stream or something, so it's easier for me to cut. Um, because like if I do it like abruptly, it gets like kind of like difficult for me to do the cutting. On the yeah, I know for a lot of streamers that they're much better at editing stuff, but it's not my case. So for me, it's a lot easier to cut the ends or the beginnings. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Thank you for redeeming the song. All right, without further ado, let's see. Difficulty. That's another thing I put into narrative. I think that's all I did off stream, and then I just kind of closed the game because I just wanted to see if I could like boot up the game. Inventory is E. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy, these controls. All right. I have to light up a torch is T. Level up is level. Is L. Inventory is really strange to be E for me. What the? I press edit. What do you mean? Oh, no, I my bad. I pressed exit. I thought it was edit, not exit. This hurts my eyes. If only I kept my old CRT monitor. Wait, really? I mean, I can change the CRT thing. Like, I already put the filter on, so. I mean, guys, let me know. If it's really bad, I can leave it at none. I know it's much like crisp, but it gets much difficult to read what they have in the screen. I don't know why, but the CRT filter makes it easy for me to read. Let's see. Inventory. Okay. Reassign. I. That's it. I did. Exit? Huh? Reassign? I. Oh, press enter. There you go, my bad. Yeah, I for inventory. Makes more sense. Character sheet. Alright. Oh, there's different fonts as well. We'll use the font too here. Description color. The color of the main descriptive text. I mean, if it's the main text, then leave it like that. The quote color. The color of the main descriptive text that is displayed in quotation marks. I am so confused. I am so confused. Oh, that is a lot easier to read. So yellow. Wait. So okay, I'll do it like this. So yellow is what people say. White is the description of stuff. All right. There you go. Or I could be doing the opposite, but I don't know. Could be the opposite. But yeah. Alright, I think that's easier to read. Alright guys, let's go. Start model. What is start model? Oh. Alright, new game. What is this? Oh. It's probably... No, I don't know what the 3 dots are. Here we go. SKALD against the Black Priory. Let's go. What? Choose a visual style. Choose a visual style. Continue. Yeah, it probably could be continue, yeah. Oh, we do it like that. Font 3. Font 3? Or... we did it like that. Let's go. Welcome to the character creation. Start by picking up a difficulty for your playthrough. Difficulty can be changed during play. Narrative. I already started with like that. Alright. Yeah, because I just want to focus on the story. Next, select a class for your character. Classes define a character's role in the party by adding certain exclusive abilities. Okay, so the Arms Master. Archetype Warrior. The Arms Master is a warrior that does not have a specialized feat tree. Instead, the Arms Master has access to all the Combat Center feat trees, and they start with extra development points to represent their martial expertise. So they're like a jack of all trades. But their main attribute is strength. May use any armor. May use all weapons of type blade, axe, club, and bow. The Bard, Archetype Rogue. It's a mix of Rogue's decent combat skills and high maneuverability with the use of arcane magic. Okay. Main attribute is presence. May wear light armor. May use light and medium weapons of type blade, axe, club, and bow. The Battle Magus. Archetype Magus. Or Magus. I don't know, it depends how you say it. The Battle Magus is a Magus specializing in the destructive spell of the Fire Magic School. Unlike other Magi, they also get access to a few basic combat-related feats and may wear light armor. The main attribute for this class is intellect. They may wear light armor. May use light weapons of type blade, club, and bow. Okay. The Champion, Archetype Cleric. Interesting though. That's why I'm reading everything, because like I could misunderstand so many things. Like for me, a champion you would be like some sort of warrior, but here is a cleric. Interesting. The champion is a cleric who excels in the use of blades and armor while still having limited divine spellcasting abilities. Like a paladin? The main attribute for this class is presence. May use any armor. May use all weapons of type blade and club. Okay, the Guild Magus, or Magus, is a spellcaster who can develop all the different arcane spell schools fury. No, what? Fully, my bad. This comes at the cost of having absolute no combat related feats. His main attribute is intellect. May not wear armor. May use light weapons of type blade, club, and bow. Elephant. No, he's Hierophant. Archetype Cleric. Hierophant is a cleric who can develop all the different divine spell clucks. Oh, what the heck? The spell schools, my lord. All the different divine spell schools fully. This comes at the cost of having absolutely no combat related feats. The main attribute for this class is menace. No, I'm joking, it's presence. May wear light armor. May use light and medium weapons of type club. Hospitaller? Huh. It's a cleric who serves as a frontline healer. Well armed and armored. They can stand their ground against overwhelming foes, whilst also getting access to the highest tier of the body magic school. Their main attribute is presence. May use any armor. May use light and medium weapons of type club. The officer. It's a skilled warrior who serves as a force multiplier through their tactical skills, issuing orders across the battlefield. They vastly improve the performance of their fellow party members. Their main attribute is strength. They may use any armor, may use all weapons of type blade, axe, club, and bow. Then we have Ranger. The Ranger is a warrior specializing in ranged combat and with access to limited nature magic. And their main attribute is presence. May use any armor, may use all weapons of type blade, axe, club, and bow. And then we have the Thief. Archetype Rogue. The Thief is a rogue who uses stealth to set up devastating backstab attacks. The main attribute is agility. They may wear light armor, may use light and medium weapons of type blade, axe, club, and bow. Guys, honestly, I don't know. It's a little bit too vague, some of these classes. Hold on. I have to ban a bot in my chat. Don't know. All I'm seeing is warrior. That's all I see. And you know, of the ones that seem interesting to me. Everything else is like, eh. I mean, I like the Thief too. Don't know. Okay. The Arms Master. Instead of the armor, he has access to all of the combat-centered feat trees, and they start with extra development points to represent their martial expertise. Any armor, all weapon types. 505. Don't know. I don't understand how the officer is a warrior type. It says it has like tactical skills, issuing orders across the battlefield. Like, you just give orders, that's it? I don't understand. Like it doesn't tell how you, like, what is your type of abilities or anything, like how you play. It just, I guess it's just, you just use orders, like that's it. It's a little bit vague, you know? I guess the ranger is the classic ranger of D&D, you know? You kind of use nature magic or something like that with like bow and arrow and whatnot, but I don't think this is ranger like Lord of the Rings type of ranger. I think this is more D&D type of ranger, which is not like my thing because they tend to use a bit of magic too. So if it's ranger like Lord of the Rings type, then I like it because you know, you use your swords, but you also use the bow and arrow. It's like a mix of range and melee. But if it's like, you know, focused with magic too, it's a little bit, nah, not my thing. I guess I'm going Arms Master, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Arms Master it is. Select my background. Backgrounds add points in skill, influence, starting conditions, and narrative content. Interesting. Okay. The Acolyte. Okay, so honestly, I don't care about the attributes. I know they might like help you build your character, but I like more the like the context of, you know, the background of your character. I think it's more cooler than what they give as attributes. Even if it gives me like, oh, +2 magic, and I'm not gonna use magic, it's like, I don't care as long as like the description fits what I'm creating. All right, entertainer 100%. I don't know about that. Let's see. Acolyte. You claim a connection with the divine that goes far deeper than most. Whether legitimate or not, you're always ready to dispense holy wisdom, be it imperial gospel or the profane rambling of the heretic. Courtier. Your time spent kissing noble arses has made you a master of navigating the cutthroating politics of the imperial lay courts. Nah, I'm good. Criminal. You are an esteemed member of the Empire's teeming underworld with a special knack for getting in and out of places you shouldn't be. Entertainer. In equal parts despised and adored by the wealthy of the Empire, the traveling entertainer can make a pretty penny off their bleeding charisma and nimble fingers. Oh man. Diplomacy is used to lie, bargain, or sway others in negotiation. It influences prices at merchants, and I get thievery as well. Ex-legionary. Damn. A member of the old breed, forged and tempered by the hardships of soldiering. You now belong to the ever-growing fraternity of fellow men and women with scarred bodies and broken minds who roam the Empire in search for a quiet piece of land to call home. Interesting. The old breed, forged and tempered by the hardships of soldiering. I'm trying to understand this one. So I'm an ex-soldier who is trying to survive. Is that what it is? Like I'm an ex-soldier who's trying to survive. Okay. Okay. Who's like been scarred and beaten and he's like trying to survive. Got it. Could be like survivor as well, I guess. Oh, interesting. The Guilder, like so many of the Empire, young and promising. You were recruited into guild service at a fairly early age. As the saying goes, work for the illustrious guild tends to leave you with gold in your purse and blood on your hands. Okay. Finding your place in society, you have PTSD likely. Oh, that's relatable. I guess that's so far, that's the one that feels the most like me. Except I am not an ex-soldier, but... alright, let's see. Let's see. Laborer. Oh, well, it's just a worker, right? You spent years toiling under the oppressive yoke of hard labor. Though it may not have left you with much coin in your pocket, it has given you an unnatural resistance to hardship. Ah, man. I'm not that resistant to hardships. I break too easily. Alright, let's see. Monastic. Or monastic. Monastic. Not monastic. Monastic. No, I'm joking. You have served one of the holy orders of the Empire from the safety of one of its wallowed monastic communities. Pray the world has not forgotten too cruel. No, wait, my brain. Pray the world has not grown too cruel in your absence. Healing and lore. Noble. An individual of old blood. You learned long ago that wealth and connections tend to open doors that are otherwise closed to the filthy masses and the nomad. You've spent years across the seas living with the desert nomads, though Ever the outsider, the nomads deemed you trustworthy enough to become an initiate in the mysteries of their pagan fire worship. Sailor, you've heard the call of the mother of maelstroms and salt. Food. Salt, food. Used in salted fish. That's interesting. It tells you like the description of salt. Salt water now runs in your veins, whether on the decks of Gilder Caravel, of manning the sails of a meager fishing sloop. You feel most at home when you're at sea. Sellsword. With the once mighty legion of the Empire in decline, this is an age of sellswords and mercenaries. There is no shortage of those willing to pay professionals to wreak violence on others, and you are very good at your job. Snake cultist. Writhing, I think, with serpents in darkened cellars and hidden temples has left you immune to the snake's kiss. Very specific, this one. What? It's so short. It's probably the shortest description of all of them, but so specific. Huh. Interesting. Okay. The street rat. That's me. That's me. I'm a rat. I'm joking. Oh, man. Spending your formative years fending for yourself on the hard streets of the Empire, sprawling cities, has left you with a left you with a preternatural that word, instinct for surviving. Preternatural. Got it. No crime is too petty, no meat too mysterious. The thug. Punch first, ask questions later. You have perfected the noble art of solving problems with brute force. The vagabond. Having spent most of your teenage years on the road, you are a free spirit. Wait, hold on, I lost myself. I looked away for a quick second. You are a free spirit with no allegiance to any one person or place. Drifting from place to place, you go where there is work, food, and warm bed to be had. Wildling. As the light of civilization fades, the vast wilderness of the Empire encroach on the civilized folk. Thankfully, you don't count yourself among those. The sky is your temple, and the howling of wolves your litany. Interesting. Okay, there's a lot of choices here. I like the ex-legionary, and the wildling, and the vagabond. But there is a few other ones that are really nice. I can carry more as an ex-legionary. What is it about? Is used to forage for food, navigate difficulty over land terrains, and also determine a character's general knowledge of nature. Guys, I think I'm going with wildling. As the light of civilization fades, the vast wilderness of the Empire encroach on the civilized folk. Thankfully, you don't count yourself among those. The sky is your temple, and the howling of wolves your litany. Let's go with that. Wildling, we're from the forest. Let's go. Okay. Distribute points to your primary attributes and skills. These go a long way towards defining your character mechanically. Okay. How many points do I have? 5. 5 and 6. Okay, 5 for primary and 6 skill points. The agility. Stealth, thievery, crit chance, initiative, range to hit, dodge. I mean, I love agility. Agility is usually like something I really like, but strength too. Obviously, melee damage and athletics. Those agility and strength is usually what I prefer, but fortitude is also really nice. So I'm going with fortitude too, and then bam, bam, just like that. So 2 fortitude and 3 agility and strength. Okay. I already have a lot of points into athletics. Not so much in awareness. Crafting, diplomacy is used to lie, bargain, or sway others in negotiations. It influences prices at merchants. Healing is used in camp to increase the rate of wound recovery for wounded characters. It also influences the amount of vitality regained from healing potions and is used in dialogue tests when dealing with medical issues and such. As such. Oh no, and such, my bad. Lore. Okay, general knowledge, skill, stealth. I'm going stealth. Survival, thievery, athletics. And I have 2 more points. Presence. A character's ability to read and react to the surrounding environment and people. I'm putting 2 points into awareness. There we go. Like that. That's it. I like these points. Let's go. Okay. These are the feats derived from your class. Distribute your development points in them to gain benefits and new abilities. Ooh. What does this mean? Bred for war. Increase. Oh, it's increased athletics, and then after rank 3, it increases toughness, and then at rank 6, second wind. Target the character themselves. Removes condition with tagged bleeding. Heals 5 to 15 magical aptitude vitality. Ah. Okay. And this one, arms mastery. Okay. You need to distribute all your development points. 11 points remaining. How do I do that? Oh my gosh, you clicked. Okay. I got it. Okay. So, toughness, charger. What is charger? Charger bonus. If a character is charging, this bonus is added on top of the base charge bonus. The charge bonus is added to the following attacks to hit and damage roll. Oh, okay. Not today. The first time you take 1 hit points damage each combat, you automatically regain hit points. This is difficult. Increase armor, multi-attack, vicious, critical strike, ranged accuracy, and precise strike. Executes an attack with +4 accuracy. I'm going with that. Maxed out. Let's go. Bow accuracy. Of course, we go with that. Where's the sword? Wait, you have shield training as well. Nice. Blade accuracy. More. No! Okay. Blade damage. Let's go. Continue. Finalize your character by adding By editing their appearance. Oh, okay, okay. This is cool. This is cool. This is cool. Male, female. Wait, the only difference is that it gets a beard. That's a little bit. What the heck? That's the only difference. Alright. Portrait. No, I mean, if I do this 100%, I'll get a female portrait, no? That is not a female? What do you mean? Oh my lord. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. You kind of just cycle through it until you find one. That is interesting. You can kind of like choose your... Like you can be a female, yet choose a male appearance. That's interesting. I thought it was like, you know, like you couldn't really choose or something on the portrait. Damn, look at this one. That's crazy. It's like a Witcher. I saw one which is like the closest thing to mine, I guess. This guy, I guess. Hairstyle. Oh, it's only of the little sprite. Okay. That's interesting. I guess that one. I don't know. Facial hair? No. Hair color? Ah, okay, we go with that one. Skin tone. Okay, there's only two. Main color. Oh, heck yeah, all black. We know. I'm curious about the other. I mean, this one is just like, there's no light on my character. Pitch black. I think this is gonna be really difficult to see my character in like caves or something, my lord. Now I'm going with this one. This one is like, you know, nice gradient of it. Secondary color. No, we go with darker pants. There we go. Tertiary color. Damn, I'm Batman now. No, we go with like that. We go like that. Okay. Yo, this looks so fun. Okay. This looks super cool. Let's go. Becoming a speedrunner. Oh man. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of customization, but you know, it's most of a... Hold on, big stretch. Most of your time you spent it on the actual like character creation of the class and the background and attributes and all that stuff. But yeah, my name is Nagi. There we go. Prologue. Dude, I'm super excited. On the wine dark, raging seas of the Outer Isles, a lone caravel struggles against the winds and waves towards the accursed island of Idra. Idra concept. The main island of the Outer Isles. Its main settlement is the port of Horin. The Outer Isles. They are a northeasterly archipelago that serves as a midway point between the Gallian Empire and its colonies. Its main port is located on the island of Idra. The Gallian Empire. Oh my gosh, there's so many like things to click on. The Gallian Empire is a large but waning empire founded nearly 3,000 years ago by the mythical first emperor Gallian the Great. Gallian the Great was the first emperor and founder of the empire more than 3 millennia ago. His origins and much of his life is surrounded in mystery and apocrypha. But it is written he came from the south and brought the laws of man and magics to the savage warlords of the Heartlands. It is also said that he was born of 3 women. What? And at the end of his reign, did not die, but rather became one with the reticulum. See Gallien's ascension. The reticulum. My gosh, oh no! There was so much stuff I was clicking on. I clicked away by accident. Okay. Oh my lord, there's so much lore right from the get-go. Okay. I haven't even finished the first line. There's already so much lore. The field of arcane energies that surrounds the planet of Warda. Guys, this is like opening folders. You know, like when you open like a folder to edit like a file in one of your games, like to change some crazy setting that is like bugging your game or something, and you have to go into file, that is another file, that is another file. This is how I feel like. There's so many. My lord. But in a way it's cool. It gives you a lot of information about the world. But it's a little bit too much in a row. The whole wiki. Yeah, it's like the whole wiki of the game. Okay, let's see. The field of arcane energies that surround the planet of Warda. The reticulum is the source of all power for the Imperial Magi. Okay, what about Warda? Please don't tell me there's more to click on. There's more to click on. The planet upon which you find yourself. Noticeable for the presence of the reticulum. The dominant ruling power is the Gallian Empire. Okay, what about the Gallian's ascension? At the end of the reign of the first emperor, Gallian, he is said to have ascended and become one with the reticulum. This was taken as a sign of not only his divinity, but the divinity and legitimacy of every Magos emperor since then. Gallian's ascension, or Ga, is used today, or GA, I mean, because it's Gallian's ascension, GA, is used today as the start of the modern imperial calendar. Interesting, so detailed this world. Okay. Idra, the main island of the Outer Isles. Its main settlement is the port of Horan. Okay, Horan, a once prosperous port and fishing village on the island of Idra. Okay, interesting. Can I save already? I don't know if I... No! Okay. Oh my lord, that scared me. I thought I clicked... like I thought I messed up something. Okay. On the wine-dark raging seas of the Outer Isles, a lone caravel struggles against the winds and waves towards the accursed island of Idra. That's me! That is so cool, man. I love these like pixel art games, man. This is super cool. The moan of creaking timbers, the tang of preserved fish. Your eyes slowly adjust to the darkness in the ship's dimly lit hold. Suddenly, something strikes the hull, and the ship rocks violently. Your heart begins to pound and a feeling of unease grows in your stomach. Okay, choices matter in this game, so let's go. Rise well rested and ready to go. Get up, mouth dry and head pounding. Rouse yourself from deep meditation. I'm going with number 2, man. I think I would be like, you know? You get to your feet and become aware of agitated voices shouting up on deck. Something is not right. You should make your way up top and get a bearing of the situation. Let's go, guys. Dude, this is so cool! What the heck? I'm loving this! I love this retro feel to it. And I love this like filter on it. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, the CR filter. I personally love it. It feels like I'm playing on an old TV, man. Like, and like if you grew up playing on old TVs like I did too, it's like, oh my lord, this is super cool, man. I love it so much. I am looking forward so much to this. Like, sorry, I got hyped. Because like, I really love CRPGs, and like, I am like, I love CRPGs. I love the choices matter. I love the, you know, dungeon feel like it. You know, like these fantasy worlds and stuff like that. And I've played a lot of top-down games like this when I was young. But I was a bit. I'm still a little bit scared of like combat and how the game will behave later on, because these, you know, old like games can be very difficult, in that regard. But I'm also super excited because they are setting the game as in like, yo, you know, your character matters here, like, and everything like that. This is cool. I like it. I don't know how to explain it better, but yeah. Yeah, I thought I was gonna hit it, but no, it's unique. Yeah. So far it's so good. Let's see. A desk with a maritime navigation map. The map is labeled the Outer Isles, and the course is drawn towards an island named Idra. Something just struck the ship. What? Interactables. Wait, did I just knock something down? Interactables 1. Moving the cursor over an interactable object will make a yellow outline appear. Left mouse click to interact with the object, right mouse click to examine. Holding down shift will highlight all interactable objects in view. Some are hidden and won't be highlighted until they are spotted. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Can I get this? What? You can do that in this game? Dude, I'm stealth. Stealth 100. Let's go. Okay. Control is stealth. I can just click. I don't even have to like... Okay. This is cool. Nagi Ghost. A dagger and a light club. There we go. There's no dual wielding in this game. Damn it. It's alright. As long as I have a sword. Is there lore when you click on stuff? A pile of gold. I have 19 gold. The Traveler's Garb. Rough but functional woolen clothing. Well suited for travel and adventuring if you can learn to live with the I Ching. I just saved the game. I want to load it just to test it. The game froze. Okay, nice. What is this? It's just my bed? Okay, I want to make sure I don't miss anything, so that's why I'm, Okay. Locked. To your surprise, you realize that this door has been locked from the outside. It doesn't budge. Perhaps you could sleep the lock with a thin blade or use something to smash it? I'm not gonna... you know what? I'm gonna smash it. I don't want to break my blade. Use the club. You smash... using the club, you smash the lock in a fell swoop. The door begins to creak open. As the door swings open, you can clearly make out cries from the deck above. You should make haste. No, I'm switching. There we go. I don't know if there's durability, but I'm saving again. Okay. Yes! Yes! New art. No, my character looks uglier now. I looked so much nicer. Okay, it's light armor and okay. What is this? Weight is unlimited? Oh, it's because I'm playing on maybe I should, it's probably because I'm playing on narrative, right? Maybe I should put easy, guys. The game said you can change it at any time, right? Cannot die. If enabled, the main player character can never die. Guys, I think I'm going on easy though. I didn't expect that. No encumbrance, cannot die. XP for KO characters. Ignore food. If enabled, the party does not need to consume. Wait, you need to eat food in this game? What the heck? I don't know if I should feel sad or happy, because part of me is happy because that's such an interesting feature for a game. I did not expect to have that. And sad because I really don't like that kind of mechanic. Because I know I will forget to eat, or I'll probably like get into a moment where I'll have no food and I'll just probably die or be like perma-stuck. If that happens, we turn it on. Okay. Otherwise, I'll leave it disabled. No trash mobs. The party will not encounter trash mobs. Oh, like they're just like kind of annoying, like. Guys, we use the easy difficulty. It seems like the most balanced though. I feel like narrative is just like there's just no way of failing anything at any time. Which is fine too, but I don't know, it feels like you're a god rather than like, you know? I spotted something, he said. Oh, because of my awareness! Also, what is this? 2, empty, 3. Oh, 3 is stealth. Oh, okay. 1, I don't see any enemies. Okay, 1 is to attack. 2 is magic. 3 is hide. Pass a turn is 4. View journal. I need to investigate what has happened with the Zephyr. The Zephyr is probably my boat, I assume. I'm a gamer, guys. What the heck? No, I consumed it. I thought he could equip it. Oh, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. My nose was itchy. All right. Guys. What do we do? What is this? Consume, exit, drop, pickup. Okay, no. Okay. There's my weight. My weight is 28.3 out of 140. Dude, I'm hyped for this game. Okay, let's go. I'm saving. We have a sword now and a bow and arrow. How do I use my bow and arrow? How do you use controls? Move. Oh, you can even use the arrow keys on your keyboard. That's really old school. This is my spell books, my abilities. If I press Q, it selects my character. Nagi is now leading the party. Level 1 Arms Master. $900 XP to go. Sorry guys, I know I'm slow, but I'm still like exploring stuff about the game. Move character. Interesting. Um... Okay, so you either click on the thing that, like on the thing here to deactivate it, or you move towards it again, like that. Interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa! What the heck? Is that what he sees? That is so dark. You stop dead as you narrowly avoid stepping in a rusted reed. No, what? In a rust red puddle. The stench of blood fills your nostrils, and as you look around in the dim light of the hold, you realize someone or something fought for their life here. The same moment the thought hits you, a hiss sound from the shadows. Giant rat thing! You squint towards the shadows as a hunched, feral-looking form slowly slinks forwards. Tiny, disgustingly human-like hands, yellow fangs, and the grotesquely dexterous pink tail leaves no doubt of the creature's rodent nature. Though as it emerges from the shadows, it becomes abundantly clear that what may have started life as a common ship rat has now grown into something that has no right to exist. A second hiss sounds behind you, and the abominations lunge at you. Attack. Initiative 1. In combat, characters act in order of initiative. You can view the initiative order by using the initiative widget on the left side of the screen. Okay, that is very simple. Good. Adros. Is that the name of the? The Adros is the name of the. Is like the default name. I wonder. Let's see. Okay. Okay, that is basic stuff like from CRPG. The widget on the lower right side represents the character's action points. The yellow bips represent movement points. The violet represents attack. Oh, okay, so like it has 1 attack and 3 movement points. That is very interesting. Ah, and then it goes gray when it's used. It's actually very like easy to read. You can move a number of tiles each combat equal to your movement points and attacks. But spinning attacks to move means you won't be able to attack that turn. This is a good way of moving extra far. Performing an attack will clear out all remaining movement points. In other words, attacking will end the character's turn in most cases. Okay. Huh. Pressing shift in combat brings the tactical overlay and makes it easier to see the exact position of characters and the underlying grid. In the setting menu, you can toggle the tactical overlay to be always on during the player's turn. That would be probably helpful for me. Blood will flow. Deploy your party. What the heck? I can't use the menu now. Alright, oh, it's on. Okay. That means I will go stealthy. Alright, damn it, I can't. I'm staying here, man. Begin combat. Oh, never mind. I don't need to always have it on. Like, I can just, okay, it tells me, like, okay, I thought it was gonna look different. Sorry. I thought it wouldn't show me this trail, you know, of where it's going. But with this trail, it kind of helps a little bit more. Alright, I'm gonna save. I don't know if I... Wait, hold on. Oh. Hold Nagi, and then there's rabbit rat, rabbit rat. I said rabbit, rabbit. Oh, and I can use my bow. Oh, that's how you use it. What is this? What is this? A maneuver to perform? Precise strike. Executes an attack with +4 accuracy. Select a target to use. Oh, it needs to be really close to you. Alright, then I will use my bow and arrow on this guy. 5 damage. Let's go. Immune. Panicked. Precise strike. Be gone. Ooh, let's go. Level 2. I think, because it says 2 here. I looted the corpse of my enemies, and I got the rat's tail. This is cool, man. This is cool. Okay, okay. Rats are so ubiquitously despised throughout the empire that certain merchants will pay a bounty for their tails, as will certain alchemists. Creepy. Okay. This is cool, man. I'm liking this a lot. What is this? Potatoes! I thought it was poop. It is said that potatoes alone can nourish a man's body indefinitely. The same cannot be said for his soul. Damn, some deep quotes here. Okay, we got food, always nice. How do I know when I have to eat? I would like to know that. What the heck did I just do? I pressed tab. Press tab to... Oh, it's helpful commands. Heal full all? Heals the entire party? Damn, the dev is like, yo, by the way, you can use this if you press tab. Here's the commands. Adds 1,000 gold, wins the combat. That is crazy. That is crazy. Okay, okay. I pressed tab because it's usually you press tab for like inventory in some games, but yeah. Alright. Okay. Let's go. There's a blade trail. I just noticed. I picked up a what? Small lantern. Press T to equip. I spotted something. Oh, that is so sick. Dude, this in Dark Dungeons is gonna be super fun. Sorry guys, I hope I'm not being too annoying like by being like overly excited, but I'm genuinely like really excited about this. Save. I cannot save. You emerge onto the ship's lower decks. That's cool. You even see like a little art style to it. That is so nice. You merge. Sorry, there was something in my lip. You emerge onto the ship's lower deck. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you become aware of a hulking figure standing in the shadows. Nagi, here at last. Growls a rough voice. I'll freeze and listen carefully. Feeling jumpy? The brute growls with a smile. Roland, why'd you skulking in the shadows? He chuckles. Shadow suits a face like this just fine. No matter. There is trouble and you're needed on deck now. What for? What's all that noise? The island is The island is in sight, but the damn guilders refuse to land. They want to turn back. Did they say why? If we turn back, we lose our... Did they say why? Only superstitious, bilge, or bilge, I don't know. They claim they saw something in the water. Either way, our boys are about to show them some very real steel. I knew I'd regret chartering a guild ship. Or if we can't land, we lose our shot at the girl. Huh. My character knows something that I don't know, apparently. So we're in search of some girl? Don't know who it is, though, so... I guess I'm going with the first one. We lose our... if we can't land, we lose our shot at the girl. And no one gets paid. Listen here. I know our boys better than most. We've hired them to go to Idra and kill. If we don't pay them, things will go bad quickly. The sailors are bloody terrified. They claim something is hunting us. Let's go, for all the good it will do. Wait, there's a few sailors up ahead, rattled as a pair of rabbits. Is there any way past them? There are 2 doors ahead. Take the left, and we should be able to sneak past them without any trouble. Anything else I should know? Let's just get off this bloody boat. Okay. Motioning for you to take the lead, Roland falls behind from above. Falls behind you. From above, agitated sounds can be heard. Oh, he can level up as well. That's cool. New character. You've added a new character to your party. Press Q or the character portraits to swap the party leader. The current leader's attributes are used for tests outside combats, such as awareness or stealth. Oh, okay. So it's always the party leader who gets to do the tests. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like kind of definitely makes the game feel too solo. I don't like that aspect of it. I feel like if everyone has different things, it'd be cool that you see everyone during their part. It'd be cool. Welcome aboard, Abelard. Oh, because it's the same voice I gave Abelard, I assume. I don't remember. Familiarize yourself with the attributes and abilities of your party members and have the right character take the lead depending on the circumstances. When a new member joins your party, they level up to your current level. Oh, okay. Okay. There's some games that don't do that or that add that as an option. I think Pathfinder has that. Like, you can either do that or leave it as in, like, everyone has their individual thing. The level up icon on your party member portrait shows that a character is ready to level up. Double click on it. Select feats to begin leveling up. Okay. You see, I always prefer in CRPGs, there's like NPCs that help you, there are, companions. I always prefer to leave them as like auto level, and the reason why is, well, firstly, is a lot easier for my brain to just focus on one character, and secondly, I always prefer that way because the character is already their own. Like, they're already their own thing. I don't want to remove their identity by building them differently from who they seem to be, And by me making that choice over the automatic for the character, it feels like I'm dictating who he should be when he already has a personality and like something like that, instead of, that's what I could do with my character, because I don't know, I prefer it that way, but I also understand why people would prefer to make their own build. Some people might like not really care about that, they just prefer to make their own build, and that is completely fine too. But it'd be nice to have that as an option. Let's see. Oh, wait. The inventory is shared? Oh, he has a claymore. Or something like that. A large... No, it's not a claymore, but whatever. He has a great sword. A large sword that must be wielded 2 hands. He has light armor. Also traveling's garb. And our inventory is shared. Interesting. Okay, what is this? I can't, no. Okay. Feats. What is 3? Nothing. Oh! Wait, is there really no auto build? There is no auto build, I think. Or maybe I'm just not seeing it, but I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't think there is. Alright. Roland. So he has bread for war or arms. Oh, he's arms master like me. I don't know. Like the dude seems pretty damn tanky, so I guess like toughness for the win. First, let's unlock this, and then he has like 2-handed. And then I would say more toughness, like that. Tough as nail, increased toughness. Yeah. Increased vitality. And the not today is the first time you take a wounded. Oh, hello. Refresh, guys. There we go. There we go. So yeah, my electricity just went off twice, like back to back. I don't know if it's like gonna do that again. But hopefully not. If it happens again, then I might have to, call it a day for today on stream, and continue the game another time. But yeah, let's go. Let's go again. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Didn't know. There it is. Hey Mike. Yeah, I was saying like my electricity went out twice in a row, so I don't know. Oh, hold on, I think there you go. I don't even know if the game saved anything, like, but let's oof. Okay, we have to do stuff again. Okay, we chose this one, I think, and then it was this one. It was this one, and then it was this one. Then it was this one. Then this one, I think, and this one. There we go, and then we can skip that. All right, time to save. There we go. Yeah, we were leveling up this guy, wasn't it? There. No, wait, I messed up. Abort. There we go. It was here, and then here, like that. Then it was like this. And heavy weapon. There we go. I don't know if it wasn't, now it is. I don't know. You cannot exit this screen while you have unsaved development points. Click on. Oh, okay. Save and exit. There we go. I spotted something, he says. There we go. Let me save again just to make sure. Oh, I don't want to use the command. Oh, that's cool. Look. The character, like, they don't, like, follow you. The characters kind of, like, you switch between them. That's really cool. We got some fish. I'll keep using my main character, to be honest. Salted fish. The humble perkling makes up for the meager size with its abundance. It's often preserved with salt and eaten year-round. The smell is an acquired an acquired taste. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Wait, what? Oh, these are stairs, right? Oh my gosh, I always press tab. It's shifted. It's shift. Okay, this way. Wait, how do you go up? Ah, there you go. Oh, a note is scrawled in crude letters. Cook, I cannot... Wait, who says that? Is it me who's saying that? Cook, I cannot stand another meal of salted fish. Oh no, it's what's written on the letter. My bad. Oh my lord. It's because it's in yellow. It's like someone is speaking, but like I thought it was their voice, you know, not like what's someone is speaking on the letter, you know. Cook, I cannot stand another meal of salted fish. There is a limit to how, or limit, I guess. I don't know why this. I don't know. I've never seen it limit like that. To how long a man can live on salt. Potatoes and perkling. Take head or get a dagger in the eye, you cheap bastard. I guess he wrote stuff like purposely wrong. Alright, save again. Oh my gosh, I always press that because like some games, this key to highlight stuff is tab too. Okay. Nothing here. Maybe bind it to tab, but I don't know. I guess you're right. Yeah, I can do tab. Cause like I don't think I'm gonna use console stuff anyways. I don't know. Console can be. This binding can be changed. Ah, okay. There you go. Reassign. Backslash, I guess. Yeah. Or backspace. Yeah, backspace. And then we press enter. No. Backspace, enter. And then inventory. No, it's not inventory. It's highlight. Where is it? Reassign tab. There you go. Yeah. What is this? Oh, thieves stuff. Okay. Oh, crafting. This is the crafting screen. To create new items, double-click ingredients in your inventory to place them in the workstation, and then press craft. If the recipe is valid, new items will be created. Oh, interesting. That's pretty cool. The recipe list in the left column represents known recipes. You learn new recipes by experimenting or finding recipe books out in the world. Recipes that can currently be crafted are shown in green. Selecting a green recipe will automatically add all the necessary ingredients to the workstation. Crafting is dependent on the crafting skill. Crafting a valid recipe will always succeed, but depending on your skill and the recipe's difficulty, there is a chance you may produce more than one. Huh. I mean, to craft you must add an ingredient. Okay. How do I... Oh, you double click. I got salted fish. right? With potatoes. Salted fish recipe. Alright. Nice. Maybe I'll make another one. There it is. Now we just have salt. Right, save. No, where's my character? There you go. Let's go. Press the hide button to go into stealth mode. While in stealth mode, the stealth indicator becomes visible. A yellow indicator means you're in danger of being spotted. While your indicator is yellow, it will count down to 0. When it reaches 0, you are spotted and will become visible. Moving in lit areas and being close to other characters will make the counter go down very fast. Stick to shadows and avoid other characters. Your ability to stay hidden is dictated by your stealth skill increased. No wait, my bad. I didn't see the dot. Is dictated by your stealth skill. Increase the skill to stay hidden for longer. Wearing armor makes it harder to stay hidden. What? What an interesting mechanic. Okay. That makes sense, but like that is really interesting. Okay. If the indicator turns green, it means you are no longer in danger of being spotted. Spending time in green areas will refill your stealth meter. Okay. That is so interesting. Well, I'm definitely taking my armor off. Save here, save here. Let's go, let's go. Oh my lord. The character goes so fast. Every time I move, it goes down by 1. Oh no, it goes down by a lot. Oh my lord. I spotted something. Who are these people? They are mad sailors. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Naked rogue is optimal. Look. Oh my gosh! It was at 28% and they did not see me. Oh my lord. No, stay here, stay here, stay here. This mechanic though. Hold on. You can either go up there or keep... Turn that off, turn that off. I'm a genius, Let's go. I picked up a lantern. You cannot rest anywhere. In this area, you must look for a suitable campsite elsewhere. A shoddy wooden chest, 5 HP. Pick. You need thievery 4 versus difficulty 10. Or force, athletics 5 versus difficulty 10. Pick or force the lock until its HP reaches 0. Party has 5 thieves tool. I'm gonna pick. Did you see the rolls? I did it. The masterwork short sword and a buckler. I was lucky as hell. My lord. Oh my lord. Nice. Okay, save. Obviously I can't do anything here with the bed, but a flimsy wooden door. Okay, here we go. I have 4 of these tools. Come on. Yes. The blood that we were seeing. A fine dagger. Attunement tonics. You recognize the corpse of one of the crewmates, a young man of barely 16 years old called Sulum. The youth has been mauled to death by what you assume are the grotesquely altered rats you encountered just minutes ago. The corpse is still warm. What is still warm? Must be a killer around here. Oh my gosh, the freaking Elder Scrolls just like popped in my mind. Alright. Ooh! Man, I'm gonna be incucumbered so soon. Save again. I am so dead. Stealth. A surgeon's journal. A journal that was kept by the ship's surgeon of the Zephyr. Read. That is cool, dude. Okay. They even made... This is insane, man. I want to see more games like this. I hope... Most likely will not die, but I hope that like pixel art stuff like this will never die, man, because it's so good. Written on the day of departure from the mainland. Left Adler's helm today with a full complement of passengers. Mercenaries by the looks of it. Paid well. Ship was dispatched by guild before we could fully restock medical supplies. Hopefully we won't need them. Then again, our passengers make me uneasy. Okay, written 5 days ago. Brawl in mess. I had to set nose. Men seem on edge. Can't say I blame them. Have been sleeping poorly and dreams are unsound. What the? Okay, next. Written 4 days ago. Egan came to me today with a bite wound that he sustained whilst working in the hold. Didn't see creature, and I would say it was a rat's bite if it weren't for the size and some aspects of the dentition that I find hard to explain properly. Written 2 days ago. Was visited today by Navigator Aslam. He asked for white fern, sedative. Claimed he had trouble sleeping. Suspected he was not fully forthcoming, and when pushed, he mumbled something about the stars being odd. Not sure what he meant, and he left before I could push him further. Hold on, guys. There's bots on my channel again. There we go. Love the fact that you don't need graphical fidelity to make an awesome RPG. Of course not. Yeah. 100% agree with that. Yeah. Written today. Men are about to break. We cannot maintain our course for Idra. Captain advised me today to make ready the surgery and to expect casualties. I suspect he intends to inform our passengers that he refuses to land on the island. If this is my last, the entry trails off. Ooh. Okay. Well, that's crazy. We have points now. I'm really enjoying this. Okay, there's clearly some like unknown stuff going on here. A lot of mystery. I would fight these guys, not gonna lie. Well, let's go up. Whoa! Put your hands up! You emerge onto the deck and see two groups of men facing each other with weapons drawn. The ship shakes violently in the grip of a storm as lightning tears across the sky. Amidst the din of the storm and their frantic arguments, you below for the attention of the assembled crewmen and mercenaries. Both the ship's captain and the leader of the mercenaries you hire, a coarse thug of a man named Estavo, turn their attention to you. They look ready to use their unsheathed weapon in their hands at the slightest provocation. Address the mercenaries' leader. The mercenaries' leader, Estavo, flicks his dark eyes to you, but keeps his blade fixed on the desperate captain. There's a reason he's known as Fireblood to his men. Um, what? Okay, so we either can say like enough of this theater or theatrics. Or, you'll get your money, but let me handle this. What do we say, guys? What do we say? You get your money, but let me handle this. A cruel smile twitches into life on Estavos's wind-weathered face.
There's only one rich noble girl, but we can always find more sailors.
The ship's captain bristles at these words. Captain, why have we not dropped anchor?
Something dire stalks these shores. We cannot approach without risking the ire of that horror.
A jittery mutter of agreement rises from the sailors, causing Estavos' eyes to darken even further. What horror? What have you seen?
Not but glimpses. My men have seen the shadows of something deep in water, stalking us. Nothing natural moves like that.
Estavo glares murderlessly at the captain. Damn. No, wait, who was saying that? Wasn't it the captain? I thought the captain was the one saying that. I got confused. You renege on our deal based on a glimpse? I'm going with like the first one. Do that based on a glimpse? There is desperation in the captain's voice.
We are seasoned sailors. We do not balk at shadows. We need to be alive to rescue this girl we speak of.
We're out of time. Sail us in, or argue the point with Estavo. Estavo turns his steely gaze from you to the captain.
Let me spell this out for you, Sea Dog. We contracted to rescue the girl, but if you don't get us to the shore, we'll gut you for free.
The mercenaries you hired, I'll shift their weight in anticipation of making good on that promise. Captain, he's right. Do what you are hired to do. Something changes in the captain's expression. He stands tall.
I will not order my ship and my men to certain doom. We shall not get any closer to the coast while I have command.
Diplomacy versus 10. I believe you, but my contract with these men does not mention your survival. Oh no, I don't want to kill him, man. To your judgment, Captain. Estavo, stand down. Estavo lets out a short horse laugh.
Danger. I don't mind. Working for fools, that's how people get killed.
Before you can reply, he whistles and his men charge you and the ship crew. Fend off the mercenaries, okay. Moving at least 2 tiles in a straight line before performing an attack allows characters with a melee weapon to perform a charge attack. Charge attacks significantly increase your likelihood to hit. Okay. Charge attacks add a bonus to your hit chance depending on how far you manage to move before attacking. The teal pips over the character indicate how much momentum is built up by the charge. The more momentum, the bigger the charge bonus. Oh, okay. So that will... Okay. Charge +2. A successful charge will give the following text printing. The bonus that was added to the character to hit roll. The characters to hit roll. Flanking. A character can be flanked in opponents... Oh, if opponents occupy the tile above and below, or to the left and right of it. It is much easier to hit a flanked character. A rogue will automatically backstab flanked targets to deal massive amount of damage. Here the main character has moved to the right of the mercenary. Oh wait! Oh, that's cool, okay. And then Roland moves to the left of the mercenary who is now flanked. Note the red double arrow icon that indicates when a character is flanked. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. It's like, okay, there's a character in the middle and then there's two on the other. Yeah. Okay, okay. Deploy your party. Here. So the gray ones are my teammates. Yeah. I'll stay here. No, wait. This guy stays here. And I will stay here with them. Begin combat. Okay. The electric... Dude, that was cool. That electricity. Less... Wait, what? Okay. Critical hit. No, this is my teammate. Oh my lord. I don't want to kill my teammate. My bad, my bad. Ah, I'm being burnt. Oh my lord, that mage is broken. Is it the captain? He's being flanked. Okay. Nice. Bye-bye. Let's go. We won, right? Oh no, there's one more. There's one more. Can't reach the target. Oh, what is this? Pass the turn to defend. GG's. We did it. I lost a bit of HP though. Longbow, leather armor. All right. Cool, cool, cool. You rest your sword arm and survey the carnage. They then suddenly a loud crash as something collides violently with the hull. Surviving mercenaries and true men alike fight to keep their footing as the ship lurches. What the heck in the Kraken? Suddenly, huge monstrous tentacles burst from the water around the ship. For a split second before the terror sets in, you wonder what Estavo must be thinking as the monstrosities loom over him. Wait, how can he dual wield and I can? That's so unfair. After reaching their full height, the tentacles curve inwards and smash into the ship. Some pierce straight through the deck. Others snap the masts like they were matchsticks. You stand frozen in place. Through a haze of splintered wood and panicked screams, you notice Roland. No, no Roland! He threw himself out of the way of a tentacle, but begins to fall overboard as the ship lurches once more. No, help him, help him! You dash towards the ship's fractured rail, dodging holes in the deck and wounded men, my lord, beseeching you for help. Roland hangs by one arm from the side of the ship. Try to grab him. Oh my lord. You lunge for Roland's arms, but he loses his grip, and your fingers close only around thin air. You missed him by an inch. He falls wordlessly downwards. Oh my lord! Just like that! You watch as he's swallowed by the raging sea. The ship is listing fatality, and you see the great tentacles high above you, poised for the coup de grace. Abandon ship! As you jump, you hear the terrible reading of wood giving into the flesh. The impact of the water winds you. The waves pummel you down. The currents beseech you to the deeper, ever deeper, peaceful blackness. Sink. Oh my lord. That is crazy. 2 weeks earlier. Oh, we're going back, okay. A twilight meeting. Dude, that was really cool. Oh, I have nothing with me anymore. Hello, guard. Guardsman dressed in the livery of the noble house, Baron. The House of Baron is one of the richest and most influential houses in the north. The current head is the Lord Kato Baron. I'm gonna drink some water, guys. Give me a sec. It's a lot of reading. The guard scowls somewhat at you.
Arms Master Liro awaits you at the main entrance. You best talk to her if you're not already done so.
Can I turn this off? I can. Just because I can. No, okay, sorry. I'll turn it on. It's just fun. Alright, save. Let's go. Come here, whelp. An aging armored man in the livery of House Baron stands and scowls at you. Eyes like coal peer out from craggy face, a fringed top and bottom with wild white hair. Walk on by, return his challenging stare. The older man crosses his massive arms, steps forward and leans towards you.
So, young sellsword, come looking for a scrap, have you?
Though his voice is full of gravel, there's now a glint in his eyes, as though the old cowls have begun to warm up. Kaidian, or Kidian. Kaiden, you old fool! A single bark of laughter emanates from the dense beard as he embraces you in a crushing bear hug. Kaiden may be older and grayer, but from the forces of his hug, you don't reckon you'd have any more chance of beating him now than you did as a 12-year-old. Yeah, it's good to see some things haven't changed. He steps back and allows you to breathe again before grabbing you by the shoulders.
We heard of your father's passing. Truly, he sits with the golden dead now. Tell me, how did he die?
Just... Let's not dwell on old wounds. Do you know why I'm here?
Master Kato will chew your ear plenty when you see him. Lyra, the new master at arms, awaits you by the main entrance. She'll escort you, and don't ask her not to, if you think I had a temper.
The joke fails to hide the note of anxiety in the grizzled house guard voice. I shall look for this Lyra.
If you want to explore for old time's sake, take this lantern. Lord Baron will wait, and we don't want you to getting lost in the hedge maze again.
The man laughs
heartily and hands you a small brass lantern. Whatever may come to pass, it did this old man a barrel of good to see you again, boy. The old man slaps you in the shoulder in parting, almost knocking you off balance. He then seems to remember something as he leans in conspiratorially. My damn knees are acting up again. Can hardly sleep on account of the aches. Let me tell you, I'd take an arrow in the leg any day.
Oh my lord.
If you're going over to the kitchen later for a bit of a grub, a bottle of brandy from the wine cellar would make me a happy man. He shifts as if to emphasize his stiff knees. But first, don't keep Lyra waiting any longer. Talk to her first and I'll be here for later.
Okay. Interesting. Woof! Doggo doggo! You pet the dog. Yes, I can pet the dog. Oh my gosh, this map is massive. Is there a map in this game? No. Not that I can see. This game is massive. What the heck? Honestly, I really liked how they introduced the old man, like kind of like, you know, creepy, like, oh, you know, like, and then but it's someone you know, and you're like, it's been a long time, you know, and like he seems to, you know, care for you and stuff like that. That was very cool. I liked the way they introduced him. Okay, I'm just, you know, clearing the map. A guardsman dressed in the livery of the noble house Baron. He scowls somewhat at you. He's basically saying like, yeah, same thing, like she's waiting for me. Okay. This is a guest. Oh my lord, I always press ESC. So two guests. There's something here? No. Huh? Don't tell me you have an audience, she said. Pet the dog again. Nice. Save. Another guard. It's the same thing. He's just saying that the lady is waiting for me. Okay. Out of 10 game. Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot, honestly. Super fun. That's Lyra or Lyra. I think it's Lyra. Oh my lord! I always press that. All right, let's talk with her. A woman stands before the main entrance to the villa. Her posture speaks of a graceful, coiled power. That of a dueling ace. No doubt she's the new master at arms for House Baron. As you approach, she offers a quick, neat bow, just low enough to be respectful. Greetings, Nagi. Master Kato welcomes you back to House Baron. The master is eager to meet with you, and he's ready at your leisure. However, if you wish to refresh yourself first, he suggests you visit the kitchen for some food, and then perhaps walk the grounds and gardens. Why have I been the maze? Why? Sure. This estate was your home for many years, despite the circumstances you left it. Perhaps the master feels it would do you good to revisit some old memories. Her eyes narrow in a barely perceptible frown. Or some old ghosts. What does Kato want with me? That is for the master himself to answer, and he will soon enough. For now, though, please get some food and look around. I'm sure old Kaiden would be happy to see you if you've not talked with him already. Very well. Excellent.
Though I'm sure you still know your way around the grounds. The kitchen is the building to the east, and the garden and hedge maze is to the west. Come back and check in with me once you've stretched your legs.
Oh, okay, sure, we can yeah, go around. I was like, every time I move, that dude moves too, but no, it's just the timing, right? No, the dude he moves when I move. That's crazy.
Yeah, you stand.
Did you see that the guard like went away so I could pass through and went to like, you know, guard the place again. That was cool.
You stand before the gate to the hedge maze. It stirs old feelings of both dread and elation. The sound and smells of the estate grounds, as they were long ago, call to you from distant memory. You feel you could easily plunge into their depths. Let yourself go and remember. Which daydream is it this time? Are you valiantly defending me from rebels again? Ebla throws a pine cone at you, snapping you from... Oh wait, so it's a girl said that. Which daydream is it this time? Are you valiantly defending me from rebels again? Embla throws a pine cone at you, snapping you from your reverie. She's 10 years old, and you're a year her senior. So I'm 11. Let's play hide and seek. In the maze. I'll hide. You faintly hear someone yelling her name from the distance. You better run, Star Child. Only my mother ever calls me that, she says, frowning. Where did you hear it from? Before you can reply, she flings another pine cone at you.
My lord, she wants to kill me. Your pine cone to the head it could be like KO right there. And darts off into the maze. Give chase. You hear a man's voice yelling her name again, much closer now. Either way, she's lost to you. In the winding passages of the hedge maze. Your memory tugs at you, urging you onto the center of the maze.
Okay, sure.
So we're remembering old memories of like a childhood friend of mine. Okay. Every time I see a maze like this, like a garden maze, I think of the Harry Potter movies, man. That scene was like insane when I was younger. I was like, what the heck? It was so dark to me. You stand at the center of the maze. It feels much less impressive than you remember. The ornamental pond was once an ocean. The rock at its heart, a wind-swept island. You found me, Daydreamer. You remember the tone of her voice and can almost see the impish 10-year-old girl wading through the pond. Why'd you always come here? I like the water. It's so calm. She shoots you a mischievous look. You notice the faintest tang of ozone. She makes a slow motion hop through the water, her fingers trailing the pond's surface, where the water and skin meet. Strange colors bleed and spread across the surface. It's very poetic, though, the way they phrased it. Embla, you'll get into trouble. Stop it. She moves her fingers across the water's surface like a painter's brush. Colors spill across the pond, and for a sleeping moment, you fancy that you can see cloud-topped mountains. Or was it the ramparts of an impossibly large city reaching towards the heavens? The silence is shattered by a shout, along with beguiling images.
Mistress Embla, the master requests you in the house immediately.
That's my father. Something's wrong. It's mother. She's ill again. I think I caused it with what I can do. It poisoned her mind. How long until mother isn't mother? Or until father isn't lord? Or your father isn't master at arms? How long will any of it last? Why are you talking like this? Do you ever feel like everything's a lie? Like there's a veil that covers everything, but in some parts it's thin enough to see through? Embla starts at your father's steps. Wait, what? Embla starts as your father steps breathily into the enclosed garden. He's red-faced from exertion and anger.
Young lady, you can't run off like this. The whole estate is looking for you. Your mother is ill and needs you now.
Say nothing. Your father shoots you a stern glance.
I'll deal with you later.
Embla says nothing at your father's grabs. Embla says nothing as your father grabs her by the arm and howls her past you, back to the house. She doesn't meet your eyes as you pass. Finding yourself back in the present, a child has crept into your bones. Your best move. Oh, you best move on, my lord. You best move on. Damn. Crazy. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's anything here. Or at least not that my awareness found. Wait, what?
I say, I'm quite lost.
He's the random noble here just got himself lost here. Okay. Clearing the map here. Okay. Okay, there's nothing else here, so we can go back. Interesting. Alright. So she said we could also go somewhere else here, I think to the east. Let me save. You'll find the kitchen in the eastern end of the courtyard. The garden and hedge maze is to the west. And I needn't remind you that it's a poor idea to enter the maze without a lantern. Have a good evening, my lord. Okay. Empty. Ah, because I don't have any spells. Stealth. What is this? Pass a turn. View the journal. Inventory. View the journal. Main quest. Side quests. You managed to find Embla in the maze. I have been ordered to go procure a meal for myself from the kitchen, as there is no saying how long I'll be waiting. I should talk to the chef. And Gideon wants the brandy. A bottle of strong Goramian brandy, the tired old mercenary's best friend. Removes the condition afraid. And gives fortified will and intoxicated. Alright. Let's go. I guess it's the catacombs there. Oh, here we go. You enter the kitchen and a pair of scullions offer a hurried bow. It's also much quieter, emptier, and gloomier than you remember. Of course, old Magda is no longer where she used to be, sitting by the oven, kind, red-faced, and tending a shank of lamb. Reminisce. You remember the matronly woman as she sat, humming to herself, pouring fat over the roasting meat. child, come here, will you? Magda was always a beacon of kindness in her childhood, where such qualities were few and far between. Go to her. Magda clasps you gently with her tubby hands. Have you been eating yet? Or have you eaten yet? Before you can answer, she produces a small bundle of treats from her apron and hands it to you. Wholesome. A son to the master at arms for the great house baron, you did not go wanting materially, at least. Thank you. She looks at you with kind eyes as you pick at the bundle. He's here again, down in the cellar. He's not so good, my child. Sleeping now, but it would be best if you got him to bed before his men see him like this again. The knot in your stomach is as real now as it was when you were 12. I'll go get him. I guess that's still the old woman, yeah? Don't worry. He won't make a fuss. He just needs time. You know, Nagi. Deep wounds take a long while. Deep wounds take a long time to heal. The old woman turns back to her meat and resumed her meandering humming. The sound of a man clearing his throat snaps you back out of your reminiscing. May I help you, my lord? The man in a chef's outfit offers you in a hoarse voice. Save? What is this? It's a trap. Oh, whoa, whoa! Not yet, not yet. Don't want to go there yet. Okay, so this is... God damn it. Here we go. Nothing. Let's go talk with him. The chef offers a short bow and a tired but sincere smile. I am Chef Armand, and my humble kitchen is at your disposal, my lord. Sadly, I was told of your arrival only minutes ago, and my oven must be fired up again. You must be famished. Indeed I am. My suggestion is thusly. Whilst I stoke the fire, you run down in the pantry and fetch some cured ham and cheddar cheese. I will then teach you how to cook my renowned melted cheese sandwich, and you shall never want for an evening meal for as long as you live. Very well. Splendid. The pantry is west of the wine cellar, and the cheese is kept in the northernmost room. Return when you have the cured ham and cheddar, and I shall provide bread and instructions. Now, venture forth into the underworld. Okay. Oh yeah, Kaiden has asked me to fetch him a bottle of brandy. Ha! The old wretch is too cowardly to come himself, so he sends you instead. The brandy will be the end of him, I say. Then again, who am I to deny the old man's fool his few pleasures? You'll find a crate of fine Goramian brandy in the northeast corner of the wine cellar. Alright. He keeps standing to the fire. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go. Right here. Did it say what I got? A lantern. Okay. Empty bottles litter the floor of this room. You chuckle to yourself as you imagine the kitchen staff in their wine tasting sessions. No doubt, much revelry has taken place here. Then a cool gust of air from the passage to the north. The wine cellar lies that way, and you can almost hear faint sobbing. Ghosts, no doubt. Okay, save here. Alright. I'll go here first. Damn, this place is crazy. Okay, I need to use the lantern. Hold on. Equip. Okay, okay. Here's the ham. The cured meat. Oh, I can pick more. Heck yeah. Save. You are gripped by a long hidden memory upon entering this part of the cellar. You sealed it away, but in doing so, preserved its strength, and now it demands freedom. What the heck? You can still recall smelling him before you could make out the writhing shape in the dim light of the cellar.
Mistress Valeria, open the door.
Your father doesn't even notice you in the throes of his intoxicated ramblings.
How could they take her? Her chambers were locked from inside. Where is she?
Try to shake some sense into him. Your father jolts upright, the bloodshot whites of his eyes glaring out of the darkness.
We found her, wandering the forest outside the state. Mistress Valeria.
Help him stand. Haltingly and leaning heavily on you, your father manages to stand.
She was never the same. Whatever happened broke her. It was the girl, you know? The seed was planted in Valeria that night. But how could you know? You were but a babe yourself.
You help lead the now sobbing man out of the cellar. Stop it, father.
Lord Cato trusted me. I failed him, but Valeria was the one to pay the price. Mind broken and that spawn of a child.
Your father's voice seethes with fury. Enough!
Don't talk back to me, you bastard. What do you know about honor? As much as your harlot mother.
Your father steps away from you, unsteadily, tears streaming down his contorted face. No, I'm gonna run. You draw a ragged breath and snap out of the memory. Your knuckles white. You're alone in the damp cellar and don't particularly feel like dwelling there. My lord! Gee. That's crazy. What a crazy past. Damn. Imagine if I just went straight to the main to the main story. Like, oh yeah, you can just go talk to him, you know? But learning all the memories is insane, man. That's a lot of cheese. Alright, take all the cheese. Okay. And here? Oh, it's the same. Okay, it's the same. Alright. Please don't tell me everyone died in the top. Okay. Okay. Wait, we didn't get the brandy, right? Northeast corner. Northeast corner? Did we get the brandy? Oh, we did. My bad. I didn't notice. All right, I have the ham and the cheese.
Perfect. First of all, here is some bread. Now, the cauldron is quite empty and just warm enough for you to use. Remember, you need both the bread, ham, and cheese to make the perfect sandwich. Now, go give it a try and bring me the result. I shall see if you have it right with you or something like that. All right, let's go.
Bam, bam, bam. Right? Craft. Heck yeah. Ooh, that looks tasty. I'll craft some more. No? Oh, because I need the bread. Okay. Save. Alright. Present the sandwich. Armand wafts the scent of the grilled sandwich towards his nose. Ah, the crust of the bread, the softness of the cheese, the savoriness of the ham. Perfection. You shall indeed never again go hungry in the night. Okay. Alright. Oh, I misclicked. Oh, the lantern. My lord might. I went like. Alright, let's go. Here's the brandy for you, old man. Let's see.
Ah, that's some fine foraging, young whelp.
Before you can get a word in Kaidian, a word in, Kaidian snatches the bottle, uncorks it, and drinks deeply. The old man, eyes closed in relief, lets out a deep sigh.
May your sleep be dreamless.
He speaks as if to himself. May your sleep be dreamless. He smiles sadly.
An old soldier's greeting. Something one mercenary would say to another as a prayer, not dwell on painful memories. The kind that comes with the work your father and I.
He halts momentarily and looks at you.
Your father and I would always part with those words. Now I've held you long enough. Be on your way.
Okay. Okay, we did those. Yeah, I think I did everything. Let's go. Can I talk with these guards, actually? Hello, guard. Oh, they just say the same stuff. Oh my god. Yeah, they just say the same. There you are. If your nostalgia is appeased, the master will see you now. Okay. Very well. If it pleases you, the master is in his office, just ahead. And note, once you meet with the master, things may move quickly and you may not have another chance to walk the grounds. Oh. Sure. Yeah, I remember the way. Let's say, I guess. I suppose you do, but I'll escort you nonetheless. A flicker of a smile plays across her face as she beckons for you to lead the way. Safe. Oh, she's part of my crew now. I wonder if she died. She has a masterwork rapier. I mean, it doesn't mean that she died. It was 2 weeks ago, right? So, before the events of the ship. So, she could have just, gone somewhere else. It's not like it was in the same, in the same moment. The opulence is faded. The shadows longer. Clearly much has changed since the last time you were here. Try to remember how long it's been. It's been years, perhaps decades since you were here. Not since your father was the house arms master. Not since... You must have your wits about you, and perhaps now is not the time to dwell on painful memories. Oh, because that's what I wrote. No, that's what I chose because of like how he died. Because if you had chosen something else, you would remember. Not since your father's exile. You were no more than 12 when you were driven from the household. Hard were the years that followed. The mercenary life is bloody and unforgiven. Those years stole your childhood, and eventually they took your father too. But your father had always insisted, to his dying breath, that his failure had been his own. That he had gotten the fate he deserved. The memories are painful, nonetheless. Damn. Flanking the doorway are 2 marble statues. The craftsmanship is stunning, but the sight of the 2 women depicted fills you with sadness. Sure, who are they? One you recognize immediately, Valeria Baron, the mistress of the house. You remember her as a grey ghost, absent and unwell. The other statues depict the girl you once knew so well, Embla Baron, daughter of the house, and now a woman grown strong and clear-eyed. Her likeness has none of her mother's cowed timidness. How fares Embla? Lyra's eyes flicker ever so slightly. We should hasten to Master Baron. He's long been impatient to see you. But what of Mr. Valeria? The mistress is vacationing in the countryside. She answers curtly. Okay. Oh. What is this place? She clears her throat behind you. Not that way. If you don't mind, the master's office lies through here. Do you mind if I look around a bit? Master Cato has summoned you, and I don't intend to keep him waiting. Besides, there is no need for you to disturb the servants in their tasks. Sure. She closes the door to the dining hall. Let's not keep Master waiting. The finality in her voice leaves no room for discussion. So I guess, like, none of the other places too. Yeah. Safe. This place is insane. Okay. The game is very vibrant though. Cato Baron sits tall in the tasteful but modest reception room. He looks less imposing than you remember, and with a few more crow's feet. Nonetheless, he's lost none of his composure or air of casual authority. You take a seat across a formidable desk from him. This study, like the rest of the villa, is half lit, giving a morose cast to its opulence. The older man's face creases into a tired but genuine smile, which momentarily lifts some of the room's oppressive mood.
It's a mercy to see you again. Your own man and I in your prime.
Cato says before a frown consumes his smile.
It's just a shame our reunion is overshadowed by the fates of those we love. But perhaps together we can yet improve our collective circumstances.
Why have you summoned me?
Embla is missing.
His voice quivers momentarily, betraying his stoic features.
Now I beg of you, Nagi, help me find my daughter. Help her return home, where she belongs.
What happened to her?
She left without a notice a week ago. From the scant clues we had, we believe she boarded a ship bound for one of the outer isles, Hydra. She went of her own free will. At the time, I thought little of it.
He begins to glower.
Since then, however, there have been reports, grave ones.
Reports?
No one and no word has left Hydra in days. Rumor has it, even the imperial augurs are in the dark. I know not how this touches the fate of my daughter, but she must be returned to me, one way or another.
Any idea why she left?
Something has been building in her for years, an aptitude of sorts, but I suspect you already knew. In any case, it's grown much stronger lately and drives her in ways I cannot understand. I suspect she is looking for answers.
Okay. An aptitude?
An aptitude of the worst kind. It does not spring from the canonical imperial praxis. Instead, it comes from elsewhere. It is the kind of empire does not suffer to exist. I hope it's only answers that she seeks.
I see. What can I do?
Hire mercenaries, travel to Hydra, and begin your search in the port of Horin. From there, I trust you to do what needs to be done. Spare no cost. Just bring my daughter.
Mercenaries?
Yes, if nothing else, the port will be dangerous enough. That is why I have summoned a Roland Grey Eye to me, a crude but effective sellsword that I have made good use of before. He shall accompany you on this task.
Roland Greyeye?
The man is a grizzly veteran. He may have slowed with age, but his experience in reliability more than make up for it. He is also much respected by similar men, and so will be instrumental in hiring a reliable crew.
I'll take it into consideration. Kato shows his upturned palms, beseeching.
I know this thing I ask of you is fraught with danger, but this is your chance at proving your fortitude, materially and honor. What say you?
I accept, for her sake. He smiles softly, visibly relieved, and for a moment he looks like the man you remember.
Have you any final questions on or matters to discuss? Time is, as I'm sure you appreciate, of the essence.
Let's just get on with it. He stands with poorly concealed effort.
Nagi,
You stand and meet his gaze.
return her to me. There is no other outcome of this affair.
You have my word, Kato. Then leave. Whoa! Chapter 1. I got an achievement. Shores of Idra. Here we are. Game just said, oh, my character's portrait changed! I can level up. Hold on. For the first time in your life, you are overcome with a sense of purpose. The path ahead will undoubtedly be difficult, but you are certain it is the one you are supposed to take. Damn. Okay. Trust in Perry. There you go. Save and exit. This is crazy. Slowly you drag yourself from the cold water onto the relative safety of solid rock. You try and fail to stagger forwards as exhaustion washes over you in a great black wave. Oblivion takes you before you hit the rock ground. You're awoken by the cacophonous cries of gulls circling you. Your body's a mass of pain and exhaustion, covered in 1,000 cuts and scraps. The large white birds gather around you in eager anticipation. What a magnificent feast your bloated corpse would make. Not today. Minutes or perhaps hours pass as you lay unmoving, trying desperately to will some warmth back into your body. Finally, you manage to force your eyes open. By some miracle, you are not only alive, but you find yourself on the shores of the cursed island of Idra. Strewn around you is the wreckage of the Zephyr. You see no other survivors, lest you find equipment and companions soon. You may have cheated death in vain. Okay. Your character is critically injured. I just got healed. What the? This means you have taken enough damage to reduce both your vitality and wounds. Okay. The green bar under your character's portrait represents your vitality score. Vitality is a buffer to your wounds, and as long as you have vitality left, you won't take serious wound damage. Okay. Okay. Vitality is easier lost. No, vitality is easily lost and easily regained. Potions and healing magic restore vitality even during combat. The second purple represents your wounds. Losing wounds is much more serious than losing vitality. Reaching 0 wounds means your character falls unconscious. Wounds can also only be recovered by resting or leveling up. Whenever you take wound damage, you gain an injury condition. An injury condition as indicated by the icon of the portrait. Injuries confer serious penalties to your character and can only be removed by resting. A party full of injuries has its combat effectiveness severely reduced. Making camp and resting. That's what that one is for. Okay. Is the surest way to restore an injured character. Note that resting is not possible in every location, so plan accordingly. You can also rest at inns when you find them. Okay. I spotted something. Wait. What if I find... I can't go underwater anymore? I wanted to see if I could find some survivor. I'm going like some place here. I'm trying to see if I can find something. If it's allowing me to go here. Okay. I feel like I might find something if I keep going on the water. Okay, no, I didn't find anything. Moderate attunement tonic. Right, save. Wading out of the freezing surf, Wading out of the freezing surf, you lose your footing on the sleek stones and fall heavily to the ground. There is a sudden blur of movement in the corner of your eye, and as you frantically try to get to your feet, you slip again. Standing above you on a large rock is a young woman dressed in nautical guild livery. Wet, auburn hair clings to her face in the cold winds. Magi's balls. I was sure I was the only one to make it ashore. The woman leaps from the rocks and helps you back on your feet. Looking you up and down, she fetches a wineskin from her belt and offers it to you. The skin is nearly empty save for a last mouthful of brandy. You drink it down greedily, and slowly you feel a modicum of warmth creep into your bones. You recognize the young woman's face now. She must have served on the Zephyr. What's your name? Katiana is my name. The crew calls me Kat. Or rather they did, I suppose. She looks up and down the beach with a furrowed brow. Listen, you have to get up. We need to get out of this beach before you freeze. Or worse. Worse? There's something wrong about this place. Can't you feel it? Like a taste in your mouth. And there are beasts. Huge sea creatures I had never seen before. I saw them dragging the dead crewmen into a cave west of here. At least I hope they were dead. She shudders. What do you suggest? We need supplies and shelter first. There might be salvage to be had among the wreckage on the beach. I also think I spotted the chimney of a house just north of the cliff. A warm fire and some food would go a long way. She offers you her hand and drags you to your feet. She looks pensively towards the west. Also, as I said, there's a cave west of here. I think the crabs dragged out most of the corpses there. But what if they're not all dead? Might be other survivors like you and me. What's more, there's a chance one of the officers was carrying the seal when the boat sank. If we can find it,
The Nautical Guild would give anything to have it returned to them. Seal? Captain's seal. It's a medallion of sorts that is carried on every guild vessel. It's not just for show either. They say the seals are forged by the Magi and that they have secret powers. But I don't know nothing about that. All I know is that the guild pays well to have one returned in a ship if a ship is ever lost. It's always worn by one of the officers, but I don't think the captain had it on him when the fight broke out. Might have been the first mate. What? Might have been the first mate was carrying it, and I think he was still alive when the ship sank. So I would say that cave to the west is where we should start looking. You ready to go? Let's see. I have some questions first. There'll be plenty more time for that once we get out of this beach. Are you ready? Sure, let's go. Good. I found this bow in a cargo crate. We best find you a weapon. A weapon too, as soon as possible. I suspect we'll need it before long. Together, you begin to move off the beach and towards whatever darkness dwells into the island's interior. All right. Cool. Okay, more loot. What is this? A poor arrow. Huh. Right, well, we have a sword now. A short sword. Save. Oh, she can level up as well. I just realized I leveled up a dude who died, like... maybe he will show up again, who knows? I doubt that. Well, who knows, who knows? She's a thief. Light weapons initiate. Tradecraft. Backstab. Increased stealth, increased movement. There you go. And then here... Hamstring. What is that? Executes an attack. If the attack is successful, the following effects trigger and target all opponents in the targeted area. Adds the condition hamstring, which is -2 movement. Rolls a successful toughness saving throw versus DC 15 at the end of each turn to remove. Can be removed by magic. Damn. Evasive. Light armor. Light weapon finesse. It's the crit bonus. In this one, increased thievery. Okay. Man, okay. It's a lot to do here. I'm going with this is difficult. Light weapon finesse. I guess I'm going with that. Light weapon accuracy. What is this? Piercing damage. Good. There you go. 1 more point. Let's see. Pierce armor. Okay. Let's go with I don't know, man. Precise strike. Increased stealth. There you go. Save and exit. Okay. Oh, we're walking as her. Hold on. There you go. I want to know what's in this area first. Oh, I didn't notice this. Gold. And what is that? Ornate something. Wait, a piece from a set of pieces belonging to the game
lancers. Okay. A mug. Gold. I'll just take this. I'm not gonna take more than that. There's someone dead there. I spotted something. A goblet. Rations. Nice. Gotta go with the doggo. Good luck. Have fun. No worries. I think I will end soon anyways. But yeah. Thank you. I hope you have a good day, Mike. And thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Okay, guys. I think. Ooh. Charred tunic, hood, hand axe. No, I'm naked. Damn it. What? Check red tunic and rags. I mean, sure, I'll go like that. Better than rags. Love the game so far. Yeah, it's been super fun, honestly. Okay. You can climb the wall ahead. Athletics 5 plus 2d6. Difficulty 10. Nagi must roll 5 or above on 2d6 to succeed on this athletic skill check. Let's go. Yes! We did it. What the? The stench of rotting flesh fills your nostrils. Ahead of you, grotesquely misshapen crustacean horrors feast greedily on the corpses of the dead crew of the Zephyr. Blasted horrors, Cat spits through gritted teeth. What manner of force has spawned these creatures? My lord. Oh, I see them. They're over there. Picked up something. Legionnaire's rests. Oh my lord, I picked up pieces of the bodies of a delicate flower. No, wait, what? Oh no, it's the name of it's the name of the flower, but who gives that name for a flower? A delicate flower that is said to grow on the sites of battles over the graves of dead soldiers. Damn. Rot crawler insect. Whilst most citizens of the Empire would be disgusted by its presence, this larva-like insect can be useful to those who know what to do with it. Used in potion of regeneration. And an emerald king insect, also used for potions or acid resistance. Called the king of insects due to its shimmering emerald scales. Its royal title, however, does not keep it safe from the alchemists and artificers who consider it a prize reagent. Okay. Alright. Pile of gold. Save here. My lord, there's so much to explore here. We cannot go there? I guess we cannot. Oh, my lord, there's a rock. Wait, how can I picked up eggs! Don't put them all in one basket, it says. More eggs! My gosh, we found the egg spawn here. Let's go. Please tell me. I did it. There's so much loot in here. Smouth? What is that? Oh, it's sunmouth. It's a flower that is used for a potion of cure poison. Often found growing in areas of direct sunlight. These bright flowers are often used as decoration during the summer solstice. Okay, save. More eggs. Dungeon. No, I'm not going there. I think I'm gonna come back in the other side where the body is. my lord, there's so much to explore in here. There's a camp and everything. There's someone in there. Jan. Guys, there's a lot to do here. And I think that there's more eggs here. We'll end it here for today. Let's save. Wait, I can just do this. There you go, game saved. Alright. Honestly, what a treat this game has been. I'm loving this game a lot. And I hope that you guys are enjoying it too so far. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, for spending your precious time here on the stream. I hope it was fun. Hope you guys had some good time with me with me here on the stream. Hey Daedric, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, I see you next time. I appreciate it dropping by. Thank you. So yeah, take care, everyone. Love yourselves. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys in another stream. Bye bye. Bye bye.